Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome to the Spiritual Hangout. I am Leslie Damai. If you're new to the channel, big welcome. And if you're returning, I am so grateful to you as well. Today's video is a little different because I just spent a bunch of time. It's probably been almost 3 hours now putting together a video. I had reels and like little slides on it. I took time setting up my background, and here I am now with some low lighting in a bedroom. But I'm not going to let this message, I'm not going to not say my message. And unfortunately, the video did not turn out the way I expected it to. And I just not going to give up on this. So I'm here. And basically, the message it's a couple things. First off, I'll start by talking about how our timelines have shifted again. Basically, things seem to be back to where they were prior to 2020 and that whole agenda. This is great in a lot of ways, but this is also just a distraction. So while things may seem like they were as they were before, they're not. And this is concerning because there is now a rise in consumerism and a decrease in the level of consciousness out there. So initially, when 2020 went down, everyone seemed to have a mini awakening and really was focusing on working on themselves. They were kind of forced to do that, right? Then there was this whole influx of people drinking wine at home. We saw everyone doing that on the social media. People started gaining weight, and then people eventually, basically everyone's going along with whatever they're seeing on the news. And it's not even you guys. I'm not talking about, you guys. It's just as a whole. And so now this last weekend sensed such a big shift in the energy. I was really able to sense it. And it's a little, I'm just processing it right now because it's almost like the forces that are keeping humanity basically enslaved to the matrix system. And I have a video on that. It's about the human's default state is Archon possessed. I believe that's the title. I'll have a link to that below. I made a video with the news on his channel about that, and basically how we as humans are vessels. And I've recently given up drinking alcohol. I'm not like stone cold sober, like never alcohol again. It's more so that I just have zero interest in consuming it and drinking it. I don't feel called to it at all. And there's no big intention behind it. I don't have like an end date. I'm never not going to drink again. It's just, I've had plenty of alcohol in my lifetime. And so basically the video I was going to make was talking about that. It was talking about how alcohol it's like one of the biggest louche consuming spirits. And so alcohol, its root word is Arabic. It's al-kuhl, and it means body eating spirit. If you think about it, that's what it does to our physiological body. What does it do to the liver? What does it do to your health? What does it do to your brain? All of these things. And energetically, it's such a louche factory. Alcohol, there's different types of alcohol known as spirits. So what happens when you consume the alcohol? We as humans are vessels. Most humans' vessels are easily hijacked. When you voluntarily consume something in an environment of other people doing the same in low dense frequencies, you get complete takeover of these spirits. This is the consumerism around alcohol and going out and all of this is huge. And so now, the system always has a way of manhandling humans as a whole. So they always end up getting their way because humans consent to all of this. If we did not consent to this, it wouldn't be possible. So what happens is they keep on trying to distract humanity, and I guess it's just starting to become a little daunting because sure, there's less fear mongering going on revolving their fake pandemic. But now people are celebrating the fact that they don't have to worry about that as much because they're all protected now that they consented to something else. And so now people are just thirsty to get that connection out in public with strangers, with people again, and to feel this energy. And sure, it's exciting, and I can feel it in the air, I can definitely feel it in the air. I went out yesterday to celebrate my cousin's birthday. I really, really try not to go into the city. The last time I was out there was to celebrate her dad's birthday. So she wanted to go out to the Salsa Bar. We went, and, I just had so many weird experiences there. And it's basically the more conscious you are of the system, the more that it's going to mess with you and your energy. That's just the way it works. Since it can't feed off of you as easily, it's going to have to use different tactics. So, luckily I was with people who are also able to read energy, and they sensed everything that was going on. I had an Agent Smith that I later decoded with the help of an amazing metaphysical teacher, was a reptilian. This person at one point brushed their forearm against mine, and I just felt prickles, and decoding it was basically the scales of the reptilian Agent Smith. And just all these weird experiences and just craziness. And basically at one point I'm looking around, and out of nowhere, like the switch goes off where everyone is just extremely wild and feasting and celebrating with this demon loosh sucking entity. They're not conscious that they're literally being, that these energies are working through them so that these energies can feed off of their loosh. So yeah, that's just very odd to me. I've been getting what's odd to me is that I've been getting a lot of people talk to me. They're noticing really weird energy when they're out, at bars or going out to drink or whatever. And, I've had one person in particular tell me that recently that they encountered a vampire, and they knew this person was a vampire off the bat. So just like people are so excited to go back out and, finally be social again. And I mean, some of you may be like, I've been going out this whole time. It's been pretty calm. But there has been an influx. And the reason I say this is because LA has finally caught up to all of this. And LA has been the last one, they've been the most strict. So they've been the last one to really open things up. So it's now finally caught up to the LA scene, and people are now more eager for it. And so now that people are more eager for it, guess what else is more eager to feed off of it? Exactly. The Al-kuhl. And I'm not even going to refer as alcohol anymore, because I see what it is now. It's like known to just take the very essence of the person's spirit. It just takes the essence out. It extracts it from you. It's pretty insane. And so now I will refer it as to its true root Arabic name, Al-kuhl. Let me know, you guys, when you guys go out, or if you guys have been hearing stories about people just being more conscious of how it's working through the collective. Many of you may have already been aware of it. I just think that now those energies are thirstier than ever, and people are walking right into that trap, and people are walking happily into that distraction. And all it does is it feeds the matrix, because now that spirit, when it can't trick you anymore, you see how it's tricking everyone else. So it's funny, I was kind of laughing about it today with my boyfriend, and we're just like laughing about it, because you can see it. It really does play out that way. You see how the energies work through the people. You can see it all play out. You know what's going to happen. And so that's really what it's all about, is just to gain a greater sense of awareness, to be more aware, and to be able to navigate the matrix more consciously, so that you don't fall victim to being loosh, so that you don't fall victim and end up regretting things, so that you don't fall victim exchanging your energy to numb out. So yeah, let me know if this video resonates with you guys, if you guys notice this too. Let me know if you've heard of any stories from people you know personally about just encountering weird energies while out and about. Hope you guys have a beautiful week, and I will talk to you guys very soon.